with a tragic scene of Tethys being consumed by a kraken. That wasn't very good. Kyra said a bit of a speech. Shall we just say Cassandra was struggling to control her emotions? Well, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, all we can do is just continue.
We are literally in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I'll flick a couple gold coins into the water for Tethys and we'll carry on our way.
Dude, gold.
So you set the Antikythera to the constellation of the warrior and start. As you start moving, there's a couple of coins bloop, bloop, go into the water, and then the water almost starts boiling, starts roiling. Bloop, 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 bloop. What do you do?
All bug not sailor. That don't look right.
Is it like emitting heat? Is it actually like hot?
You put a feathered hand out there, Crow. Crow? Am I talking to Crow? Who am I talking to?
Yeah, it's Crow.
That's Crow. Hi. Yeah, you can feel some heat coming off it. It's not like it doesn't hurt your feathered hand, but it's definitely giving off some heat.
Unnatural. Let's keep going.
Could we ask the mermaid lady if this is normal?
Iola puts her head over the side. No. Seas don't tend to boil like that. It's kind of looking a little red. I'm not sure if that's a good sign.
But you swim and look for us?
You want me to swim in boiling water that's turning red? I don't think so. I was out here for adventure, not suicide. Thank you very much.
What's the difference?
Oh, well, no, it's okay. Don't. She's starting to get it, so just leave it.
Yeah. That's the most sensible thing she's ever said. We leave on that note.
Okay, so you get your oarsmen and set sail, and as soon as you start pulling off, the water is just getting absolutely crazy now. Some of this bloody water swoosh over the side of the boat. And I need everybody to please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Is this a spell or effect I can see?
It's an effect you can see, so yes, advantage with your danger sense. Ooh, Crow. Ooh, a Finn. Ooh, Kytheon. Yay, Cassandra.
Jamie.
So, this boiling water and roiling just... And eventually there's a massive explosion. And all these little bits of meat, I'm going to start... on top of the deck. Yes, ooh is a good summary. And Cassandra, and next you can take half of this in bludgeoning damage. Everybody else takes a full amount. The DC was 15. As these little bits of orange blubbery flesh just start raining down from the sky. Cassandra dodges out of the way, Nyx dodges it. Crow looks up at the pretty lights, as does Kytheon. You're pelted by it. And then you see, finally, there's this one piece of, I'll say, meat that comes out. Sort of the last one. And it arcs and lands splat down in the middle of the boat. It's Tethys.
Oh! Tethys.
Is it alive? Yeah, that's
I've
good
had a 10.
Can I poke it?
Sure. What do you poke it with? Sword, rapier?
My finger.
No response.
My finger.
No response. Finn, you try a healing word. No response.
We wouldn't happen to have a doctor on board, do we?
You
Nope.
a doctor?
We've got Kyra.
Okay,
I guess
okay.
we've got Percy.
I'll have a look at it. Kyra looks at it and
Okay.
says, "Yep, he's dead."
Okay. Can we make him not? Is there a way to do that?
1 second. How are you going to undid him?
I have a feeling prayer isn't going to work.
I can give him snout to mouth.
Yeah, do that.
Would that actually? Well, you can try it. I mean, maybe he drowned.
I tried
I
doing
don't
one
know.
already. So if he was alive at all, that should work, right?
True.
Yeah, he did.
He did. So, I don't have any type of spells that would help that. We can try to get him somewhere that has one. I don't know how long. What's the time frame? I don't know those things very well.
Is there? Kyra would know if there's anything in. Kyra would know. Is there anything in like Mitros for making somebody undead? Not like undead. Sorry. Re-alived.
Maybe a high-level cleric and some diamonds. I'm not sure how this works. I mean, I mean, when I died, it's just kind of come back, right? So, no big deal.
I mean,
That must be
fair.
nice.
It's gonna point over the boat. And says, "What is that?" He's pointing to something floating in the water.
What do you see, Finn?
He sees a floating robe skeleton just hovering up just out off the boat.
You all turn around and you all see it.
The
And
Damon.
It is Damon. Yep. And it's
Hello.
he looks as much as he can look with his socketless eyes. Socketless eyes? That doesn't sound right.
Eye
Just
sockets.
sockets. Eye sockets. Socketless eyes. It's just, I don't know what that is, but that's weird. And he looks at each one of you. And you can't help but notice, it's definitely Damon, but he's covered in gore. As are you.
Yep.
If anybody wants to do a nature check, I can tell you what you're covered in if you think you might know.
I feel like it's a good old meat bath.
I'm not covered in it anymore.
How about you hit your captain with one of those?
Okay,
I thought you escaped it, but sure.
I mean, I still got hit by a little bit.
Ew, gross. And then do the thing.
Crow, you work it out.
Oh. Is it cooked?
Slightly.
I'll take a little test piece.
Oh, we can eat this? Yeah.
No, let me test first. I'll tell you.
Let's
Okay,
roll
you-
bug test.
So you pick up part of this meat that's on the table and you bring it up to your mouth and you give it a bite. Doesn't taste good. It's very acidic and it almost burns your mouth before you spit it out.
Oh, it's spicy. It's not very good.
Oh, I like spicy.
Yeah, I'll put that back down where I found it, I guess. With a little bite taken out of it. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, it's I'm pretty sure it's the Kraken bits, if people didn't know that. Damon, do you know how to re-alive Tethys?
Damon holds up 2 fingers to you guys, 2 bony
charade?
fingers. No. Then he puts
Okay.
one down. Then he puts a
Sorry.
second one down. And then he throws a scroll onto the deck of the ship. It's 2 words. I should have seen that coming. and then he disappears.
That was very ominous.
What's the scroll?
Yeah.
Who's picking up the scroll?
It's Finwell.
Okay, let me just double check something. It's some type of arcane magic, but you can't make head nor tails of it, Finn.
Yeah, it's okay, Magic sent. Anything about the crow? Do you know what this is?
Yeah, it's scroll.
Same thing for you.
I'll read it.
You read it?
Oh.
Can't make head nor tails of it.
Kyra, you are wise. Did you want to take a look at this?
She looks at it and she rolls it out and she rolls it out. I can't make head nor tails of it. I mean, I'm a poet. I'm a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm a musician. I'm not a spellcaster. And you'll remember back to the numerous times she's accidentally cast spells and think, maybe there's some sense in that.
That's fair.
Can we
Who
not
else?
read
Yeah,
it
like-
at all,
Yeah.
or is it? Can we understand it enough to like phonetically get the words out?
Are you taking a look, Nix?
Sure, we'll take a look.
Yeah, it makes sense to you.
Oh, what does it say?
Just
Words and stuff.
Yes, his words and stuff. Yep.
All right. So, what we have here, something that's super valuable that we could probably get Cass's weapon done with it.
And wine.
Yeah,
do it.
like so much wine. Or you can bring Tethys back. So it's a hard call.
Feel like it should just be the Tethys thing.
Bug love friends, but
pack is a
bull.
wolf and a strict the wolf of the pack is the pack.
Wise words.
So this is a raised dead scroll.
Well, we have a dead. We should probably cast it on the dead guy. Not the Kraken, please. Let me
Not the
specify.
Kraken. Be very, very specific.
Anything but that, please. Yeah.
And we're sure we want to do this.
Yeah. Could I like clean Tethys a little bit so that he's not so like gooey? I guess.
Nope, I guess the spell.
Okay. Go ahead. Poor guy.
Well, the body of Tethys is, needless to say, a bit of a mess. He looks partially dissolved, and if you remember, he was swallowed by a kraken, so a lot of his fingers are stubs. His face is almost unrecognizable as his nose and his other key features do it. But as Nyx begins the ritual of the raised dead, you notice his little stubby fingers starting to grow and getting fingernails and stuff. And over the course of an hour, so it takes a lot of a mental effort by Nyx, but eventually the friends you knew as Tethys, his eyes flicker open. Tethys, what do you say?
I'm awake. Let's go kill the Kraken, guys. I just need one more shot. Put me back in
Kraken
there.
chunks off Bullbug's horn, see? There's just chunks
You
stuck
did
on
it.
his horn.
Yeah, you did it. It exploded.
Good
I did
job.
it. I killed the Kraken.
As far as we know.
Not a lie.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
yeah. I don't know if you got stuck somewhere or what. Must have been a lot of pressure, but it just went poof.
All right.
Pretty
I
sure
knew
I
I
called it.
I knew I could do it. I don't even feel like I took any damage. I feel great.
You're on 1 hit point.
And it says that, and then immediately passes out. Exhaustion.
Don't worry, friend. I'll carry you to bed.
So with the Bullbug carrying down the obviously wrecked Tethys, but alive Tethys, and just mechanically Tethys, you're at -4 to all your rolls, and if you take a long rest, you're -3, another long rest, -2. So anytime you roll a d20, ability check, saving throw, attack roll, they're all at -4 at the moment, just mechanically, okay?
So I mean, I'm gonna stick with just being passed out then, if that works. Taking a rest while we're on the ultras. Is that cool?
Yep. Yeah, that's fine, bud.
He wakes up as like someone fetch me my stuffed animal and blanket. I'm going down.
And Bullbug, you're helping him down?
I'll sing you lullaby, friend. Let's go.
Tethys, voice channel number 2, please.
Yeah.
Come with me.
I tell him gladiator stories from Bullbug's past.
Okay, Mr. Tethys. So as I said, you're at 1 hit point. Long rest will function as normal, but you're at -4 to all your rolls. Got it?
Sounds good.
Okay, and one other thing I just wanted to do with you. Just got to find the right bit on my notes. Just a second. Okay, so you wake up. You're not. This more happens when you're in the belly of the beast, while you're still technically dead. You wake up and you look around, and it's just a barren desert wasteland almost. You see like pools of lava around as well. Make me an Arcana check if you'd be so kind, Tethys, and see if you can work out exactly where you are.
Okay. With a -4 or with a...
No, not yet. You're right. -4. That's a 4. You look around. You know you're in some place bad, but you're not entirely sure where it was. And you stand up and look around, and it's the same barren wasteland in a 360-degree view. And as you're wondering what to do, you turn around. All of a sudden, you see Damon there. The Lich who you first met in the necropolis, and he's standing over a body of a man kneeling down with his eyes cast down, looking very haggard, and Damon's just staring at you in this wasteland. What do you do?
Damon, my man, how's that coin working out for you?
You are foolish again, Tethys. I cannot keep saving you like this.
Okay, here's the deal, Damon. One more save, and then we're even. Then I owe you one. How about that? I owe you one. One more save, and maybe I owe you one. What can I do for you?
He grabs the hair of the man standing next to him, and he pulls it up. And this man he's maybe 60 years old, and he looks terrible with his sunken eyes. He's still obviously alive. And Damon says, "See this man. He is important to me. It is important for me that you remain alive so you can save this man. Do you understand me?"
I will save this man, Damon. What's his name? Where can I find him to save him?
Do you know what you need to do to break the curse, Tethys?
I know what I need to do, but it doesn't involve this man.
Tell me, Tethys.
I need to.
Yep, carry on.
I need to find a great artifact for my family, and that will help me break the curse. But I don't know what this man has to do with it.
This man, he says, gripping the man's hair in his hand, is important to me. This man is an ancestor of yours. This man is responsible for the curse that you bear. It is very important that you break this curse. Do you understand, Tethys?
I understand, Damon, my witch. Do you want me to save him, or do you want me to kill him?
I want you to cure the curse. Everything else should fall into place. Seek out the great artifact from your family. Seek out the Lotus Witch. All will fall into place. But Tethys, understand this. I cannot do this again. If you die again, that's it. All over. So Tethys, be careful. Do not die. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. I will stay alive to break the curse of my family.
I cannot save you again. And then poof! You're teleported back and you appear on the deck of the Ultros. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
No, there's nothing stupid about breaking chains.
Yeah,
Yes,
excuse
she-
me.
Liberation
We
to
brought her
all.
back. We brought her back.
She was not happy with us, though.
Nex's words got through to her. And we're going to do it again. We could have, no question. We were about to kill her. That's why I kept trying, because I saw we had it, but she'll come back at some point.
Who are we talking
I
about?
just saw Malcolm's face. I don't think he agrees.
Yeah.
Well, who's she?
She's coming back. I have faith.
Not sure who she is.
Oh, we're talking about Chelsea.
Yeah, see, she's coming back.
Oh.
Yeah, that's new to me, Malcolm, because the other two sessions, I don't know what that is. So.
Well, the other two sessions I didn't go digging in lava. So,
Yeah, that was interesting.
Like I said.
so yeah, Chelsea, we'll see. Maybe she comes back, maybe not. The DM knows,
Was
though.
she a dragon or a god or
A Titan.
Titan.
a titan?
That was against
Sidon and Lutheria.
Sidon and Lutherium was put
So they
in
locked
the
her up.
volcano as punishment for going against her, and she went crazy while she was in there for
Yeah.
X number of years.
This is what she looked like.
Interesting. Okay.
But
A
then I
little
got
ungrateful.
through to her.
Oh, she definitely has resting bitch face for sure.
Yeah.
No one was arguing that. We knew what we were doing before we woke her up when we saw that
We
picture.
never know what we're doing. What are we talking about?
We knew what was coming. We knew what was coming.
Okay, so with Tethys safely back on board, but Tethys, with his blanket and his little stuffed animal, is down below deck, resting it off as best he can. Why don't we have the star of the hour? Tethys, roll me a d20, please. Okay, great. And roll me a d100.
Please, not another Kraken.
Right?
Ooh, 97.
Oh, it's a high number for sure.
Have we had a rest though before we do all that?
Uh,
Have any
no.
rest short or long?
We can have a short
Maybe
rest,
short.
but it's the same day that Tethys got ejected, shall we say.
Ejected.
Ejected.
Okay, short rest. We'll take a short rest.
rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
short rest in. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so as you short rest up, feel free to short rest as well, Tethys, if you want some, get off that 1 hit point dice. So, the Cerulean Gulf is weird. Islands...
Everybody gets an extra D6 from Song of Rest. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, we'll use mine. You can get a D8.
Oh, D8. Yeah, do well. Yeah, forget that.
Yeah, okay.
So much.
So, as I was saying, the Cerulean Gulf is kind of weird. I mean, you definitely need the Anti-Kythera to navigate, because, like, for example, when you get to Fire Island, it was approximately there. Might have been 100 or so miles off, which would make it very difficult, like the traditional charts. So you're kind of putting together the Cerulean Gulf and where all the islands are, but then you spot an island on the horizon. And Chief Navigator, who's Chief Navigator next? Who did you appoint?
That is Crow.
Crow.
Yeah, I'm the navigator, and then Fenrir is the steerer.
Steerer.
Helms.
Helmsman is the proper term.
Steerer.
Nope.
The steerer
Captain
works.
Steerer.
And this is why you're the navigator. Okay. So Crow carefully looks at these maps that are a part of the Ultros, and you kind of put together, but this one doesn't appear on any of the maps.
We've broken land.
It's like a ghost.
This is our
island or
base
something.
now.
Yeah, I'll try putting
Great.
the map upside down to see if I'm reading it the wrong way.
You're a smart Crow, and you're definitely not holding the map upside down. That is, there is something there that shouldn't be there.
Do you tell us this, Crow?
Yep.
Or...
Yeah, I'll yell down that we're heading towards some sort of weird island. And it's
Is
not on
there
the map.
any like myths
have any-
that we would know of mysterious islands?
Make a history check if anybody thinks about some mysterious islands.
Do we have... Oh, not bad. Any sort of spyglass or telescope or...
Yeah, you'd have a spyglass on board.
Can we see anything
Well,
through it?
make a
Does it look like land?
Make a perception check with advantage with a spyglass. And despite some of those good history rolls, you don't remember any stories of islands that vanish and come in and out. It's an island. You confirm what Crow said next, but that's all you get.
Yeah, looks good. And then I drop the spyglass on the deck and it shatters.
Shit.
Beautiful.
Or I
Right.
do that before I even see through it. And, yep, looks good, guys.
Does that mean we're going towards it? You gotta let the steerer know.
Oh, yeah. Steerer. Straight towards the mysterious island.
Aye.
Okay, Finn says aye, and you swing the Ultros around, so you're going straight towards the island. And as you approach, it all becomes a bit clearer. Vinery greenery grows atop of it, so there's some type of life on there. And there's a solitary building hangs off a cliff by the shoreline, and several small ships anchored at a nearby dock. And a massive stone outcropping juts up from the end of the island nearest your ship.
Maybe we don't bring the boat in. But I still want to explore this island. How do we get there? Ideas, go.
Water walk.
Yeah. I can fly.
Cannonball!
Let's go water walk and then cannonballs. See what happens.
So
Water.
who does the water walk? Is it Cass? Is it?
Yeah.
I got it. You got it? Okay.
Okay.
I can do it for free because it's part of my race.
Okay. That works.
Up to 10 willing creatures. Okay, very good. Iola says, Captain Nix, can I come to this island? I mean, I learned my lesson. I didn't jump into the boiling bloody water. Is this my chance for adventure?
Honestly, I don't know of a better opportunity for you to come with us than this. So grab your shit. And
Yeah.
Bullbug, you're to carry her and generally be in charge of her safety.
I'm
can
a
I-
merfolk. I can swim. I don't need carrying. This is my jam.
When we're on
Ah.
the land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't clear
When-
with directions. You said Bulbug carry, so Bulbug carry.
Now
After we get to the island, Bullbug.
she just
Oh,
dies.
okay.
Yeah, race her to the island. Go.
Can Bulbug walk on water now? I'll beat her.
Oh, no, she's pretty swift in the water. And so you approach the island and you see this. Well, this is what you see. I was trying to find a way to share it in Roll20, but it wouldn't let me. So I'm pasting it in Discord. Aioli.
It looks like a turtle.
I think it's aioli. I think it's Iola. But I like aioli.
It's Iola, damn it!
So cute.
I've got that my whole life!
It has-
It's Iola, not aioli!
aioli.
So cute.
Garlic aioli?
Stop it!
A little salty aioli.
Oh, she's going to be aioli from now on, I know it. Okay, so as Bullbug...
It means you're
notices-
accepted when you have a nickname.
Ah, she likes that, but she totally doesn't like aioli.
By the way, just to be sure, did we leave Tethys? I wasn't sure. Is Tethys with us, or is he
Wake
passed
him up
out
from
back
his
on
nap.
the ship?
I'm here, guys.
Oh,
I
okay.
got that part of the ship.
Yeah.
Are we going on another adventure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
I'm coming along.
Tethys comes along and starts walking along the water with the rest of you. Imagine Cassandra and Aioli are swimming. Are you swimming, Cassandra?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, crashing through the waves, and once you get closer, the massive front end of the island turns ever so slowly to look in your direction, and then slowly turns back. Now, some of you guys have heard of things called dragon turtles. These are dragon-like turtles who are as big as dragons. This thing, though, is on a whole other level. I mean, you can tell by the artwork that I shared just how big it is. Like, look at the building. Its head alone is twice as tall as that rather large building on the island. So this, if it is a dragon turtle, It is just huge. And it slowly, you notice, Cassandra, as you go under the water, these gigantic flippers, like just slowly, almost treading water in the place. It's moving, but ever so slowly. But you swim up and come up onto the dock. And a creature approaches you. And let me see if I got some artwork for this.
Come here, Aola. I carry you now. We on the docks.
Aola!
Aola, get on my shoulder.
So, let me do this again, since I don't have art. So once again, in Discord, this is the creature that approaches you. Mostly made of water, as you can see. He's almost riding on his own little typhoon or hurricane of water. And he says, "Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Island Turtle. My name is Shazum. Who do I have the pleasure of meeting?"
Crow.
Crow, you look like you could use something. This is a trading post. We have so many things here for trade. This, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. What is it you're looking at? Name your poison, name your price. What can I do you for, Crow?
I don't know if I want poison.
Oh, no. So it's figure of speech, my dear. It's not poison per se. We have many magical concoctions, if that is what you're interested in.
Maybe. I mean, it depends on what you got, I guess.
Well, tell me, what problems do you have in your life, Crow? What do you think would be the balm to your ailment? What do you struggle with on a day-to-day basis? Let me suggest something.
I mean, earlier today, one of our friends died and came back to life. I mean, if you got a thing that does that, that'd be neat.
Oh, nothing quite so powerful. Did you try befriending this animal?
Oh, it was a kraken.
Oh, it's a kraken. That is bad news. Bad news.
Actually.
Yeah, it exploded. It's all good.
Oh, it exploded. You're a creature of great power, no doubt. Perhaps I could interest you in this. Oh, who is that talking? What is your name?
Oh, Kithion.
Kithion. You're a great, powerful creature?
I'd like to think I am.
And you're on a great and powerful adventure? Please tell me all about it.
We're going to stop the world from ending.
Now, this might seem like an unusual question, but what world are you talking about?
Thylia.
Oh, Thylia, hey everybody! We're in Thylia now! Haha, very good. You see, we're a bit of a mystical trading post. We not only come here, we go to the Cluster Multiverse, to a place called Kryn. We've been to Kryn. We have been to D&D Geek Knowledge. What's the world that Forgotten Realms is based in? The name of the world.
Oh. The Forgotten Realms?
Yep.
Is that...
I thought it was just called the Forgotten Realms.
That's more the name of the campaign setting. There's a planet that it's on. He says the name of the planet. We've been there. We've been to this place called Earth. And Earth visited the great ports. Toril.
Abir Torel?
That's it. Toril. It's usually called just a Toril. But that's correct. There we go. Thanks for Googling that, Doug, because I know you did. We've been to Toril. We've been to Kryn. We've been to this place called Earth and visited the great ports of Paris, London, Vancouver, all across the multiverse. And here we found ourselves in Thylia. So it's great. You want to save this? I mean, maybe it'll come back one day. We don't know. But we're an interdimensional trading company. But
Is this guy full of shit?
make an insight check.
I think he's telling the truth, guys.
He seems on the level. I mean, the fact that there was an island here that wasn't here before, according to Crow anyway, and that it's I mean, this thing compared to the Kraken is just would be a mouthful for this creature. It is that big. It's just ridiculous how big it is, and it's alive. It's got a forest of sorts on its back. But anyway, I have potions galore. I don't know if this would work on the Kraken, but would you like some potions of animal friendship? Maybe there's another creepy crawler you want to befriend. What do you think? Can I sell you one?
Already, friend. He not creepy.
Maybe you meet some creepy friends.
Have any weapons, by any chance?
Chinese.
What more of a specialty of potions and things like just mundane swords, armor, things like that. Some common supplies too. You never know what type of people you meet. Most people are not interested in slaying dragons, but they're interested in doing tricks before their friends. Hence, this potions we have. So a potion of animal friendship. Come on. Only yours for a sale. 150 gold pieces, and that is cutting my own throat.
We already have someone that can talk to animals.
Next rolls her eyes, and I'm walking back to the ship, guys. I'll see you later. And she walks off.
Oh, dissatisfied customer. Come again soon. Well, you can talk to animals, but can you befriend animals? That is my question.
Oh, I don't think he can befriend animals.
So what do you say? 150 gold. 100 gold 3 pieces, and that's cutting my own throat.
I don't want this. Do any of you guys want this?
No.
You got anything else to sell, Mr. Potion Man?
Well, I have many potions. This is why I asked your friend Crow what problem she had. She got eaten by a creature. I thought this would be helpful. But let me give you my full stock. Perhaps something will strike your eye. And once again, Discord is a place to look at things, apparently.
Healing potions. That sounds
That's just orange pretty cool, but
helpful.
yeah, healing would be good.
Water
can
breathing,
just have
maybe if
some on
somebody
hand.
gets
That's
swallowed
just one's
again to
awesome,
chase them.
expensive.
Well, I think Cassandra.
Well, we
can
have an
breathe
angry friend that can breathe underwater.
Well, one can breathe. Why not have many people breathing?
Let's
What's
get
a
a value.
potion of vitality?
The potion of vitality gets rid of exhaustion.
Oh, that would actually be perfect for you, Tethys.
I mean,
He's a-
just wait.
he's-
Like that's
he's
like
a
a lot of
fiend.
money.
Too much. Yeah.
Yeah, it
We have
removes any
things trying to-
exhaustion you are suffering and cures any diseases or poisons. And for the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit dice you spend. Come on, potion of vitality. You look like you need it, my satyr friend. 2,500 gold pieces you feel as good as new.
2,500. Yeah, I have the money. I will buy one of those.
What about 1,500, friend?
Oh, you drive a hard bargain. Your friend literally said he would buy it. I do not
He
think
doesn't know what he's talking about. He just died.
Well, yeah,
He's missing a few marbles in his brain.
we understand that life is short. Spend now while you are still alive. You can make a persuasion check if you like, Kythian. You can try.
Persuasion. 17.
Look, we run on a very tight ship here. It is not cheap to travel the multiverse, but I'll tell you what. 2,000 gold pieces, and that's cutting my own throat.
We'll take it.
Do you take it
Thank
and
you,
drink it,
Kythian.
Tithys?
I will take it. It looked. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to detect anything bad. I'll just drink it.
Okay, so you down this liquid. It pulses with this dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat. And as you drink it, you feel a lot better. And any of those negative effects that I mentioned are gone. that -4 to your hit to your rolls, I got one. Cost you 2,000 gold
Right.
pieces.
This is most of my money. That's cool. I still have 900 left.
How do you understand? Spend while you are still alive. It is good advice. Now, someone mentioned healing. Send me some healing potions. Cassandra, I believe your name is, though nobody told me. How many do you want?
I was just asking our group if we want to grab any or.
I might grab just 2 of the normal potions of healing, just so I have it in case Heckle needs to be a nurse.
Done! Give me 50 gold pieces and you have 2 potions of basic healing.
I will do that.
Discount for return customers.
Oh, I already gave up 500 gold pieces. That's cutting my own throat. No more discounts.
You say that lot. Boba cut his own throat too.
No.
It is an expression. It is an expression. Do not follow the advice of a water-based creature you find on a random turtle in a random dimension. That is good advice. Write that down.
No, Glad was Gladiator. His throat literally got cut. Bullbug's throat literally was cut before.
Oh, I am so sorry. I feel I have made a social blunder. My apologies.
Potion might make Bullbug feel better.
Oh, look, I feel terrible now. This is my packed phrase, cutting my own throat, and now I feel like a complete ass. Oh, tell you what, Mr. Minotaur friend, you can have a potion of healing on the house.
Thank you. Bullbug feel much better now.
Oh, good. I feel like a little right shit, but that's all right. Greater healing.
So how do you guys travel around the multiverses? Like, how do you know where you're going?
Well, that's the mystery. It's the fun. Tell me, have you ever seen a dragon turtle?
Can't say I have.
Well, dragon turtles are like big, huge creatures. Often compared to dragons, have this steam, but people boil and blister. Quite feared across the multiverse. So these very, very, very powerful creatures are the offspring of this big old nut job over here. He says, pointing to the gigantic mammoth turtle. She is what we say the mother of all dragon turtles. She gives birth and she goes where she likes, and we just follow her and go along for the ride. So where we'll end up tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe Vancouver. I hear Vancouver is one of the best places in the world. So maybe we'll end up there. Maybe we'll end up in the elemental plane of fire. I don't know. But it is exciting every day, which is why I love my job so much.
That's cool.
It is cool. It's quite the lifestyle. Anyway, Cassandra, my water-based friend, what can I get for you?
Pretty good. I'm saving my money right now.
Oh, you look like you could take a few hits, but you need a powerful potion to get back.
That's what my friends are for.
No potions of greater healing, just 100 gold pieces. Alright. So does anything else? Maybe a potion of longevity. Everybody wants to live forever.
I mean, I don't need that.
In fact, the DM is not entirely sure what a potion of longevity does. He is going to Google it.
I posted it already, Malcolm.
Oh!
Makes you younger.
Under Potion of Long.
Oh, this makes you younger. Who doesn't want to be younger? This is the Fountain of Youth. Yours for only 5,000 gold pieces. And that's cutting... Oh, that's not a good deal for me.
I already live long.
Alright, well, so we had a couple of potions of healing, one free to my Minotaur friend over here, and a potion of vitality for the rather green-looking satyr. Well, I guess it is good day then. I wish you luck in your travels. Be safe, drink potions, don't die, don't take on another kraken.
Mr. Merchant, can I get some potions of healing too before you leave?
Of course, you're looking much better, my friend. See my potions, they are top quality. What would you like?
I will take 3 potions of greater healing.
Oh, done. 300 gold pieces and it's yours, my friend.
That's fine.
My friend.
don't want to die again.
Oh, that is
Today.
good. Today? Oh, that is not sounding very optimistic. Death does not become
I'm
you.
not sure pushing this.
Just being
Pushing
realistic.
away up to the Kraken though.
You seem keen to be on your way. Let me know, and I'll stop bugging you. Last chance. And he
Alright,
leaves.
see ya.
And he leaves and starts talking to another customer. So,
Remember, no more cutting throat.
that is good advice, my friend. Good advice. No more cutting throats. And so as you are gathering up and walking back to the Ultros, you look out to sea and you notice there are 6 small islands where there were none before. Much smaller than this mother of all turtles. It appears to be a smaller replica of the main island, hewn from the same brown rock. And a tiny hut, built from various types of pink coral, stands at the center of one of these islands. One of them looks almost like a dwelling, like a house, and leading up against the house is this rather fine-looking trident. It is at the very least expertly made.
Bullbug see toothpick, it's shiny.
And the toothpick looks like that.
Wait, what?
It's in row 20, the picture of it.
Ah. Whoa. That's cool.
Hey, maybe I
Should we
could go
check
up
it
and
out?
get it, guys. Do you want me to get it? Says Iola.
I mean, we can all take a look.
Yeah.
Should we maybe ask the dragon turtle thing if we can have it? By that I mean I'm gonna go over and talk to it.
Through the big
Hello.
old dragon head.
Yeah, I'll talk to it. And it's a water thing. Probably Aquan or Draconic. I don't know, one of the two. I'll try both.
Just a sec. Here we go. Which one are you trying?
But there's one with a thing on its back?
Ah, sorry. Well,
Yeah.
the one with the thing on its back. Well, the 6 smaller islands are dragon turtles. They're massive, gargantuan creatures, but are smaller to it. And what do you come up and say? What do you say to it?
Hello. It is nice to see you here. I noticed that you have a little trident thingy on your back. Would you mind if we took it?
If the dragon turtle does understand you, it does not respond.
Okay. I'm going to take your silence as a yes, so I'm going to go take it now. Thank you.
Iola says, "Oh, cool. Let's go. Booba, carry me."
Oh, let's go, friend.
So, Crow, Iola, and Bullbug, they start walking onto this island, quote unquote. Who else? Anybody else joining them?
Yeah, Finn's going with him.
Finn. Okay, next, are you back on the
Just
boat
to
ignoring these
watch the
idiots?
back.
Yep, I am.
Wow.
Okay, so the 4 of you head on up, and yeah, and you look a bit closer. So Cassandra's swimming around the outside. Okay, you get a bit closer, and what first thought was a hut, isn't really a hut at all. It just appears to be coral that is vaguely in the shape of a hut. And you look inside the hut, and it's just thick coral. And there's this very beautiful trident just leaning up against it.
It's shiny.
Okay, well, I mean, it said we could take it. I'll take it.
Or friend take.
So you pick it up, Crow, and it's
Yep.
a nice trident.
Cool. Thanks, Dragon Turtle. Cool.
Finn's watching around carefully for anything. He's just trying to watch their back.
Okay.
You gotta be pretty respectful. We're like walking on this thing. Yeah, I guess we'll go back now. That's it. That's all we needed, right?
As you begin leaving the back of the island turtle, you can't notice but help notice that the world turtle, the dragon turtle of all dragon turtles, yeah, it is maybe it's on another part of a multiverse at the moment, as mist surrounded the dock where Shazum was just almost vanishes, almost dives. And you start shaking around as a dragon turtle does suddenly dives into the water with the water rushing all around you. I need everybody on the back of the turtle to make me an athletics check.
I am
Bulldog.
flying. Does that make a difference?
Damn, Ben.
I'll give you athletics at advantage as it goes down pretty suddenly, so you can try and push your way out of it. Okay, and Iola. I just rolled a d20. I'm not sure.
She's
what
on
it's
my
at.
shoulder, so does she need to make one?
Yeah, it's more to hold on to you though, and make another athletics check to see if you can hold on to Iola.
Okay.
She gets ripped off your shoulder. But Bulbach, big minotaur arms, you swim to the surface. Finn, you pop your head up, pop up at the top of the surface. As does, you don't see Iola, you don't see Crow.
Guess we're in the water.
Would they have still had water walk on them?
How long does
I don't know if
water
it's
walk
been an
last?
I think it's
An hour?
An hour.
Let's have a look at the water walk spell.
Because if they go underwater, they start to just float to the surface.
Let's have a look. Right at the same time. Okay, so after a while, Iola and Crow pop up like corks from the water. So thankfully, you survived, and you look like a bit of a drowned bird there, Crow, but you have the trident in your hand.
I mean, to be fair, I needed a bath after the chunks earlier. Cool. We got a free trident.
Okay,
Scared me.
friend, stand on Bullbug's head and fly off.
Is Iola okay?
But yeah, I'm fine. I can hold my breath underwater for days. In fact, no, she doesn't pop up. She doesn't have water walk. You look around, Iola's not there.
Rip. She can breathe underwater. She'll pop up eventually. She can hold her breath for days, didn't you know?
She knows where this ship is.
Stick my head under? Is there an Iola somewhere?
Make a perception check. At disadvantage as you're looking underwater.
Whoa. Sorry.
I got looking for her.
Oh,
Nope.
I don't see anything. Water got in my eyeball.
Finn's will turn into that killer whale of his and go looking for her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go look for her too. I can swim and breathe underwater.
Okay. Both you can make straight perception checks as you're now water-based creatures.
My perception gives advantage with the shield. Does it count with in wild shape?
All your items morph into your wild shape, so I think so, right?
Yeah, let's say yes for now. I'm not sure though. Oh, we'll see. 18 and 13, we'll say. Nope. I don't see her.
I'll swim down for a bit, I guess.
I'm taking your 13 perception. You look around and swim around, and you exhaust all possible places where she could be with your 13. So you look and look and look. You don't find her. Same with you, Finn.
Yeah,
She had a
if
good
we go
run,
back
I
to
guess.
your resting, I can do locate creature. Yeah, I have that. But I have to rest first, so I don't have it prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, better.
Oh. Looks like she's gone.
Yeah, I'll like pop a surface and just say I couldn't find her anywhere.
Yeah, I need a rest, and we can go back and get a rest, and see if she comes back to the ship, and I'll locate creature as long as she's within
1,000 feet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, 1,000 feet. I should be able to find her.
Okay. So you all head back to the ship.
Well, it's not running water, right? It says it can't the spell can't locate creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks your path. Is that this ocean's not running water, right? We said that earlier. Or is it running?
River, I'd say, would be a running water. It's a fuzzy thing. We'll see how it works out.
Right.
Okay, so you look around for Iola or Ioli, whatever you want to call her, and Finn, Cassandra, these two water-based creatures. You don't know, can't find her. So not much left to do. You head back to the Ultros, and what are your orders, Captain Nix?
Where is Aola?
In the sea.
Run into the sea.
You lost a mermaid in the fucking ocean? How is that even possible?
She got sucked down when one of the turtles dove.
Yeah. Look for everywhere.
You squiggled out of Bulbug's grasp. Slippery fish.
Even in wild shape form, I couldn't find her. If you want to, though, like I said, I can with the rest, I can do locate creature, and if she's within 1,000 feet, I can find her.
Honestly, if she's underwater somewhere, as long as she wasn't eaten by the dragon turtle, probably better off.
Sounds really bad. If she's a kid, she's gonna get lost, right? Like, let me lost in the wild, even if you are a creature of the wild.
What?
Sounds not good for
I will write in the sky with skywrite. Ioli, we are back on the ship, and I will kind of draw an arrow with the skywrite in the direction that we are.
Sure.
Wow.
So if Iola pops up, she'll see it, as indeed many, many creatures do inside the Cerulean Gulf with this arrow pointing right at the Ultros.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Do you guys want me to try to detect her or no?
Crow, you're on guard tonight.
I'm on guard. Oh god, okay.
Watch out. You're on, lookout. All right, I guess we have to hang out here for her.
So you're dropping anchor effectively for the night?
Yeah.
Okay. So So you bring the Ultros to a halt. And you're usually with your large crew used to pushing through the night, but this time you drop anchor. The evening goes without incident, so you can take a long rest if you so choose. And Finn, sound like you're going to cast a locate creature.
Yeah.
Okay, you Americans who insist on the metric system. How many feet are in 1 mile?
3,600, 32,600, something right around there.
No one knows.
But there's 5,200 feet in a mile.
Like, you did this in another campaign, so I'm not going to answer.
I did. So, because this map's
lot,
in miles, so that's 1,000 feet. Obviously, the Ultros is not the size, but that's about the range you get. And you cast the spell. Is that right? What do I streak the Ultros? Huh? Oh, that's weird. I don't know.
It's getting bigger.
I know, that's weird.
That's not shrinking it. Like it's...
Yeah, I don't know. The aura is kind of weird on this. What do I make it small?
Oh my god.
Oh my, it's tiny.
So small.
Maybe that's to
little
scale.
baby.
Maybe that's to scale. Do it like that. I mean, you're in a massive cerulean ocean, Finn, and you set off the locate creature, and nothing.
She's really far away.
Gave you
Okay.
one job, Bullbug.
I tried to hold on to her. She's slippery fish, played the person thing.
I don't know
mean,
how
she
she
was
was going to be useful, but you know,
I mean, she was
I didn't see her
Okay.
going out like this. That's all I'm
She
saying.
got the
By
shiny
drowning.
though.
I don't think she drowned. She probably just got lost.
Lost her,
Yeah,
got
she-
pooped with the teleporty islands.
If she didn't make it back with your sign in the sky, she is nowhere close, within miles of us. So, can't stay here waiting for her forever. We
Oh,
just
okay.
learned her name. We just gave her a nickname, guys. And now she's gone forever. Good job.
We shouldn't fucking nickname anything. Every time it happens, they die.
All right. So, Captain Nix, following the constellation of the warrior.
Yep.
Okay, and this has been on the cards for a few weeks now, but things changed. You finally make it to what you now will soon learn is the Island of the Exiles. This is what it looks like. Make sure, yep, there we go, the Island of the Exiles. And you come from this side, and you give a navigator. Who's a navigator? Cass. You look around the circumference of the island. There are some very hard places to land. But there's also this very, very convenient dock here. What do you do?
Is the dock too convenient?
I kind of like our idea of just being far away and then walking onto it. And that way
Yeah.
nothing gets on our ship. And I'm
I'm good with
saying
that.
this as Crow, and I'm not sure if I'm Crow, so just 1 second. Oh. I'm not.
Yeah, Karin?
No.
Okay.
Corin, yeah.
Although I was going to suggest that as well. So good job, Corin, who didn't actually suggest anything.
Thanks.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Let's get walking.
Okay.
Okay. So somebody casts, sounds like Cassandra's the caster since you can do it for free.
Yeah.
Cast Water Walk, and you walk across onto the island of the exiles. The first thing you notice is... Here's Malcolm taking his time to find the exact thing. There we go.
Iola on the shores.
Oh, wouldn't that be classic? You see Iola sitting on the end of the docks, and as you approach, she waves, "Hi guys! Hey, I made it here! You see, this is fate! We're supposed to be together! Look, on that dragon, I got swept up in some massive tidal wave, torrents of water. You guys just popped up like corks. I would have hate to think what happens if you didn't. Hey, I'm babbling. Hi guys, good to see you.
Wait, is this not a bit?
Yeah, is she actually there? No.
No, she's actually there. It's not a bit.
Oh.
Yep, she's
Oh.
on the end of the dock. It's like, guys, I know
Hi.
you probably spent days looking for me, and I'm sure you're pleased that I find it. And next, doesn't this prove that I can survive on adventures now?
I'm very glad you are alive.
Well, shit,
You
that's the
thought
nicest
this
thing you've ever
day.
said to me, Next. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I've only been here a couple of hours, but I knew you guys were looking for me, so I thought I'd just wait here.
Very smart of you.
See? Got the adventuring brain now. Know when to wait. Know when to not dive into pools of bubbling bloody water. Gotcha. And as Iola continues to babble about how happy she is and how happy she's survived her first adventure, as she's calling it, you see a lady approach. She is wearing fine robes. Though when she gets a bit closer, you can tell the robes are somehow worn out a little bit. There's rips and tears that have been sewed together. The hem's a bit muddy. Perhaps it's been in mud so often that no amount of cleaning will get it out without ruining it. But she carries herself proudly. Her shoulders are back and got a very good posture about her. And she says, "Hail, strangers, and well met. Do my eyes not deceive me? Is that the Ultros parked out there?"
Who wanted to know?
You should have parked farther.
My apologies. It's just, and you look around the island. The island is kind of odd. It's sparse. There's some shrubs, but nothing really you could construct anything meaningful out of. So there's shrubs, but no tall timber. You must... I'm sorry, I should say, but I'm just assuming you must be great warriors to command such a ship. But welcome to the island of the exiles. My name is Idilla. It is an absolute pleasure to meet you. Perhaps you've heard of my son, King Acastus of Mitros?
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Oh, why the
And
groans?
next, he's the worst.
Well, he is a bit of an
He
ass.
raised the turd. The turd.
Well, but your words are harsh. Like, I have a mother's love for my son, and no matter what type of an asshole he is, I will still love him. But yes, he is an ass. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. So, that's fine. But welcome to the island of the exiles. Perhaps I could show you around.
What are you doing here?
Are you here? Yeah.
Well, you see, people get exiled here for lots of reasons. And if you look around, there's no trees. We couldn't build a boat if we wanted to, which is why I'm so excited to see the Ultros. But yes, I am here like many over the years, because I was banished here. I was banished here because of my political influence. You see, I, obviously, being the mother of the king, I have certain privileges. And let's just say the privileges, I maybe stretched a little too far for the nobles' liking. And they kind of got together and convinced that I was a danger to the kingdom. And I was trapped here. You might say I'm a political refugee.
And your son did nothing for you?
Well, politics are politics, right? He can't be openly seen to be giving favoritism to his own mother. So he tried pulling a few political strings, but yeah, political exile here. So really, I mean, there's this guy here. I mean, he's a complete nutcase. Tad is his name. He killed 6 women in Stygia in a row. Like, he deserves to be here, no doubt, but me? No. And it's not Australia, but that is funny. I've never thought of this as being Australia, but it kind of is. So you see, I've been exiled here for a political refugee. Refugee.
For how long?
Oh, it's been 10 years now, I think. Assuming that everything they accused me of was true, which it isn't, I think 10 years is more than enough to be trapped on this island. Perhaps.
And how have you defended yourself from this murderer of women for 10 years?
Well, we've got a small community here. Would you like me to introduce you to the community?
That didn't answer my question. He just stopped being a murderer?
Well, well, put it this way. He's not quite stable. He doesn't wear any clothes, and he tends to poop a lot in the middle of conversations. So he's got a few screw loose, but despite his obvious eccentricities, we tend to overlook him because he is the island's best woodworker, stonemason, and architect. And we've had no murders, nothing like that, until just recently. But anyway, I don't want to burden you with our woes. Would you like to have a tour of the island?
Wait, like, there's a person dead recently?
Persons.
With all due respect, like, the more that you talk, the worse the island seems to be.
Well, look, I understand your concern, miss, but as I said, we've had a community, we do our best, and we've been, well, not thriving, we've been surviving until recently, shall we say.
How big is this community in numbers specifically?
In numbers, it's about 30 of us.
Okay.
I mean, I understand your hesitancy, but, we're not all horrible murderers. Some of us are political exiles like myself. Some of us are oath breakers. Well, actually, just one oath breaker here to be fair.
Just give us a quick minute and let's walk back out on the water for a sec, guys.
You okay?
Okay, I'll be right here if I have any questions. I'm an open book.
Yeah, just stay right here. We're not going to leave without saying goodbye.
Okay. She stays right on the end of the dock, but you guys can get away easily enough with your water walking ability, so no problem.
Why are we here again?
We thought there would be something about a green dragon here, right?
Yeah, we could look for Cassandra's mom. Maybe she's one of the exile?
I thought her mom died.
I don't think she was dead.
Yeah.
I thought she was kidnapped.
The dragon took her.
Yeah, a green dragon took Cassandra's mother.
So either her, her mother or the dragon. Okay, so that's what we're looking for.
So why would she be here?
The description of the constellation.
Yeah.
Oh. So this is a gamble. All right.
Yeah.
So do we want to get involved in this murder mystery with Dick Face's mom?
I mean-
we can speak to the code first.
Without sounding rude, if it's just a group of like 30 randoms, we could probably take them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're
I'm
all
not worried
30
about taking them. I'm worried-
lawbreakers.
Yeah, these are probably some. At least
Like-
half are really dangerous people.
The worst of the worst.
I mean,
Like,
I don't
you
think
don't-
political exile's pretty bad.
That's why I said half.
I don't believe her. I'm pretty sure she's just as bad as her son.
Yeah, me too.
She is a little too nice.
But
He's
we are
just
trying
telling
to-
us what we want to hear.
We were trying to find
Take a look around at least.
Let's got to do our due diligence rather, right? But willing
Tethys,
to
you're
see
the
little-
most
little girl
likely
is-
to die. What do you think?
Yep.
Oh, he's back to normal now.
Yeah, he's fine.
He is still the most likely to die. I'm
That's
You
gross.
on him? What the
That's
hell?
pretty good. Right there with you. We need to send the little girl to the ship, though. It's not a place for murderers and stuff. Not a good place for her.
I, without sounding rude, Iola needs to learn, right? We need to take her on things.
This
Yes.
is a good one for her. I agree.
We'll just have to, just strap her in a basket on like
On our
Bulldog's
next
back.
on our next trip, I will fashion some sort of Aola harness for Bulldog.
Man, I'm not completely useless on the water. I can flop around and move a little bit.
Well,
And you are to do that once Bulldog runs towards whatever we're probably going to have to kill here.
Okay. Bullbug
It's
run,
just
I
like-
flop. Got it.
Yeah.
yeah, because if there's crime scenes, we can't have you flopping through them.
Oh, well, understood.
Okay. We'll try our best, I guess.
We have to agree now that we can't take more than like 5 of these people off the island.
I don't want to take
Okay,
any
I'm
of them.
laughing, but next is so serious. Look.
If they're
I don't think we should
exiled,
take
why
any
we
of
take
them.
I just know all of you too well. They're gonna say all the right things to you.
No, these are oath breakers and murderers. I'm
So
not
no
gonna sleep
forgive-
pretty. I'm
No
not gonna sleep
forgiveness in
pretty.
your world.
Not for the people that have been carried here by the magic forces that come for you when you break an oath.
Okay, but wouldn't that have happened if they actually broke an oath?
No, this is where they go, right?
No, bad things happen when two of them when they actually break up real oaths.
I thought at the beginning of the campaign, Malcolm said, "Scary things chase you and bring you here if you break an oath of like service or something."
Do they bring you here? That sounds like something we should all probably know. If
Yeah,
that
that
is
would
true.
be actually really
I
good.
didn't
Yeah,
say
I think
things
we
brought
would-
you here, but I said people tend to end up here on the island of the exiles. I didn't specify how they got here, but they definitely end up here.
Oh, I thought I could have sworn you said that when we were in that forest temple.
Maybe I did, but people. Well, the bottom line, people end up here when they break oaths. Well, some of them do. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, some of them do, not necessarily, but a lot of them end up here.
I think that might be a "this is the only place I can fit in" scenario. They don't want to be shunned anymore in their life. But, we'll see, I guess, if we're going into this. So, I'm just saying, we're not taking everyone off this island There might be someone on this island that I want to take off. I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways that we can use his mother against him.
I would, yeah, to be true, I would say we should probably take his mom.
Right?
I know that's weird, but like,
As like a political
Wait, we
hostage?
have a reason?
No,
Hi?
not at a hostage, but if she starts saying the right things to the
We don't
right
know how
people.
We have no idea what that, like, if there's any leverage to that. There's no power that we know of.
yeah, but there's no leverage if she's dead. That's kind of like, and like, what is one more old lady on our boat?
You know she won't just be an old lady, right?
I don't know.
Right?
Sounds
Looks like an
weird.
old
She's
lady
cute.
to me.
Yeah, wasn't really getting any weird vibes off her.
She's here. Okay. He first said, "We're not taking all these people home," and next thing he's like, "But we're taking this one." Like, okay.
I
the old
said
lady.
we're only taking max 5. I just know you'll
All
want
right,
to.
so let's pick out the worst 5 we can take, and that's the ones we'll choose.
Not the worst 5, the most fun 5, the most useful 5. Why would we leave her here
Okay.
when we have
we-
to take her son down? We need.
Can we actually get an oath this time before we take anybody?
We've
Okay,
tried.
but we
Don't-
have, yeah.
I don't think it matters with these people.
Yeah, they are oath breakers, I guess. Yeah, that's
Literally.
But she isn't an oath breaker unless she's lying
true.
to us. Wait, would we know? Is this common knowledge about? Like we all knew about him, right?
Yeah, but people do end up here that aren't oath breakers.
No, I meant about her specifically. Her story. Like, do we know? Would any of us know that
Any of
she?
Or put it this
That
way:
this
if any of you
actually
have
happened to her?
any of you who have spent time in Mitros, a significant amount of time, like pre-campaign, can make me a history check. See whether her story lines up. No, at least
We could
Cassandra
also
did.
ask. We could also ask Kyra.
Yeah,
It's
that
technically
makes
like
sense.
her sister's mother-in-law, right?
Oh yeah. She was a real political witch. Yeah, yep. Everything she says is true. She was throwing her mother of the king butt around too much, and the nobles ganged up and accused her of treason, and that's why she's ended up here. So her story has some truth to it. She is a political exile.
Okay, but she didn't like kill anybody or do anything.
Not directly, but you know, kings and queens, they tend to walk under their own laws, and I'm sure there was the odd political assassination. So I don't know.
Just general nobility things, I think.
Yeah, general upper class snobbery. Everybody except for Queen Valis, of course. She's the shit.
Do you know if the king likes her?
That I could not tell you. I mean,
Okay.
Valis would be the person to ask for that, but yeah, I don't really care for political things. They're quite boring, to be honest.
No, that's fair.
Alright, so you guys going on the island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you come back, and Idilla is very happy to see you, and she starts babbling, and she starts leading you up a trail. And you notice you've got some small farms happening, and things are relatively pleasant here, as well as they could be. They've done quite well considering how awful this place is in general. And as you're walking up the path, a hand shoots out from a hovel or a cave or something, and this massive hand reaches out and boom, latches onto the leg of Cass. And that is where we'll take a short break. This is my patented blood clot break, so get up, move your legs around, and I'll see you guys in 5.
Good.
Okay, cool. So as I said, as you walk up the island, this hand, a massive hand, grabs you around the ankle, Cassandra. What do you do?
I punch it.
Okay,
You grabbed the wrong person.
Okay, make an attack roll and an unarmed strike. So you bring your fist down on this massive hand and crack! You hear the bones crack underneath your fist, and the back of the hand almost goes concave. But then you hear it snap, 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 and it snaps back into this place. And then your eyes follow this hand, and it's connected to a body. Obviously, it's not just a hand. But this creature looks as if it once had 6 hands, but now it only has 1. Pop quiz. Does anybody know who this is?
Is it a Geigen? Those guys have 6 hands, or they have 4?
No. Geigens have 6 hands. So this one's lost 5.
Huh.
Does anybody remember?
Nope.
Does Finn remember?
I do not know.
Back
It's
during...
It's a giant hand that just grabbed
Geigen
her?
hand. So yeah, pretty large hand. Easily grabbed around the circumference of Cassandra's.
Oh, this is the guy from the games, right?
10 points, yes. If you remember, during the games, there was this guy here called Juris.
Oh yeah,
Juris.
Yeah, kick my ass.
He was a
Yeah.
sore loser.
He was a sore loser. And remember, he went out to shake Finn's hand. Finn shaked his hand. Then he grappled him with his massive arms and
Shit
stabbed
out
him
of
5 times with his spear, all at advantage. Can't remember if it knocked out Finn or not, but Vala said, no. And she effectively banished him, and this is where he ended up. And if you remember Sidon, who was at the game, he kind of shrugged. He said, fair enough, right? So this is indeed Juris from the games, who assaulted Finn, effectively breaking the oath of the games. And you notice this hand, as Cassandra stomped on it, it has miraculously healed itself. But if you look at the rest of him, he is just a absolute mess. I mean, he's lost 5 arms. He has 1 good arm left, but the rest of him is covered in leprosy, scabs, pus. And you get the impression that he's going to spend a long time like this. There's this 1 good hand to help him get around, but he is going to live for a very, very long time in this very, very miserable shape. And if ever you are tempted to break an oath, you think, well, we really shouldn't do that because this might be us. But Juris, almost prone on the ground, crawling out and reaching hold of Cassandra's hand before she punches it. He says, I will kill you all. And he starts grabbing with a hand and dragging himself towards you. I will destroy you. What do you do?
I'll just walk away. He ain't gonna catch me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave him.
It's fairly easy to give him a wide berth. I mean, he takes a few token swipes at you, but even if you are within range of his reach, it's very easy just to step aside and do it. And he keeps on like frothing at the mouth, saying, I will kill you, and dragging himself. But before long, you put distance between him. And, pork on the grass. And Idilla says, yep, that's the Oathbreaker I was talking about. Don't know what he did, but his life's been pretty shitty. We just leave him alone. He's not good news. Yeah. And Kythion, you remembered. 10 points. 10 points worth of DM inspiration. Well done.
Nice.
Okay, and Idilla keeps on talking about how she's a political refugee, how things are not so good, and she takes you to the village, this little area here in the center of the map, and there's about a dozen stone buildings here, and a temple to the 5 gods. And once again, you take note that it'd be really hard to get off this island. They're forced to make their buildings out of stone because, once again, there's no lumber. And as you approach, a handsome man comes up to you and says, "Oh, welcome! Welcome to the island of the exiles. I am Stavros. I know this might sound pretentious, but I've been the democratically elected king of this island. I will rule this island for a year, and then it will repeat next year. But it is my absolute pleasure to welcome to the island. My name is King Stavros. Welcome to the island. You are most welcome, friends. We don't get a lot of visitors here, but you are most welcome."
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome. Please, where are my manners? Please, come inside our temple to the 5 gods, and we will put on a feast for you. Please, come inside.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. And you go inside, and it is a temple of the 5 gods. You see depictions of the 5. You see Kyra there, you see Valus, you see Vulcan, you see Pythor, and you see the departed Mitros. It's all rudimentary, shall we say, but the likeness is there. And they bring out what sounds like Bullbug is hoping for a feast. It is not a feast. They give you food. It's enough to satisfy you. And you get the impression that this is a bit of a sacrifice for the townsfolk. But they do put on some food for you, some rice, some corn. All pretty plain, not even spiced up really. But it's sustenance. "So, my friends," said King Stavros, "what brought you to the island? Not that I'm questioning your presence, but we don't get a lot of visitors, so please, I am curious. What brings you here?"
Fate, I guess.
Hmm?
Yeah, just fate. Yeah, like our captain said.
Fate. Oh, fate. I did not hear. Well,
Oh, sorry.
I seen you bring in the Ultras. That's something. You're heroes, adventurers of some sorts.
We are.
Well, that is good to know. If you are good and of noble heart, perhaps you could help us out with a little problem we're having on the island. And you see, the whole village has gathered here to see these visitors. As I said, there's about 30 of them. Idilla is there present as well as the king, and some other people we'll get to in a moment. And the king says, "You see, we have a problem here. Like, let's just say we're not the most like people across Thylia. We're all here for various reasons. I myself I was exiled by popular vote. I was a quite notable wine merchant, and I think my wine was so good that I got a bit of a monopoly, and so the other wine merchants decided to oust me. Whether that's a crime to have a monopoly or not, that's a decision for another time. So, regardless, we're not the most liked people on Thylea, but I don't believe we deserve to be murdered. And that's the problem we've had. 3 of our members have been murdered over the past 3 weeks, and there's been a lot of finger pointing and a lot of accusations. And we're hoping, well, I am hoping, that you people, being somewhat of a neutral observer, could perhaps help us out.
Of course. Tell us where are the bodies? What happened to them?
Well, Keelan. And you see, this rather well-built man, wait a sec, somebody recognizes him. This guy who was introduced as Keelan is a very strong built man, and he wears a couple of scars, and he says, "All right, I guess it's up to me. Come on, let's show you the bodies. I hope you're not weak of stomach, because they're in a various states of disrepair, shall we say. Come over this way and I'll show you." And he takes you off to it looks like a relatively bare building, and outstretched underneath some leaves. The cloth would be more traditional, but they're covered with rather large palm fronds, that type of thing. Well, there are the bodies. I don't know what else I can tell you, but perhaps I'll help you out a little bit working out who's who and what's what.
Can we see, like, cause of death on them or anything?
Alright, he rips, as respectfully as you can, he removes these leaves from them, and the bodies are there. If you want to, and they're according to Keelan, the one was called 3 weeks ago, one was called 2 weeks ago, one was called 1 week ago, so they're in various states of decay. But if you want to have a closer look, you can make a medicine check.
Oh, sorry. Really bad
I think
rolls.
they're dead.
Pretty sure.
Tethys,
Really, guys,
Mostly
you're
dead.
gonna make me.
Oh, next, look
Well,
at
there
you.
we go.
I've been around these bodies.
Okay, so next, what you realize from looking at these various bodies, number one, they struggled. You detect little pieces of skin under as they're kind of scratching and trying to push off their pursuer. And with the 19, you think they all died from blunt force trauma. So maybe a club to a head, maybe a rock to the head. Some of them, maybe the rock or the club or whatever it was, didn't quite finish them off and they struggled. But blunt force trauma is your opinion on what's happened.
Alright. We will need to inspect everyone. You guys fight a lot in this place.
No,
Does
we don't.
everyone kind of like get them?
Well, this is the thing, right? We're all in this shitty situation, and we can either be real arseholes about and be arseholes to each other, or try to make the best of a bad situation. And that's what we're trying to do, make the best of a bad situation. And things were as good as they can be expected. I mean, life is harsh here, but yeah, no murders or anything.
So it looks like they scratched and attacked back at whoever struck back at whatever
Yep.
attacked them.
Now,
So we
Phew.
should gather.
of course. Now, let me give you a word to the wise now in a bit of privacy. Every one of these sons of bitches, they want off this island more than anything else in the world. Right? If they get exiled and they get saved, well, maybe they can start a new life afresh. Every one of these sons of bitches, including me, deserves to be here. So my suggestion to you, no matter how much people beg, no matter how much people bleed, none of these arseholes deserve to be here. All of these arseholes, rather, deserve to be here. So don't be letting anybody off. I think you're going to regret it. Including me. I'm a son of a bitch.
What'd you do?
Crime of passion, shall we say. My brother loved a woman. I loved the same woman. Things got violent, and I killed him. Not proud of it, but facts are what they are. I killed him. So, as I said, I deserve to be here. So does every single one of these other people. So don't let any of us off. That's my advice anyway.
Noted.
All right. Back to the temple. What do you want to inspect people's
Anybody
fingernails?
else wanna? Yeah, anybody else wanna look at the bodies some more?
Anything else I can look at them anything distinctive about them I can see besides the fact that how they died? Anything about them?
They're all guys. They're all male. They're all looking about in their 20s to 30s. Make an investigation check to see if you can spot any type of commonalities between them, Finn. Nope.
Cool.
Nope.
Look at that 20 just staring at you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Bulbug being a gladiator, would he
It
notice
smells good,
any
too.
like dueling wounds?
Okay. Did you see my whisper?
He's not
by
smart,
the way,
but he's
Bulldog?
wise.
Apparently not.
Oh, no, I got lost and stuff. I see it now. Okay.
So this is this guy Keelan. Okay.
Is that one that I would have done battle
No.
or fought alongside of? No, just in general.
Yep. You know him, but no personal relationship, so we say. If you want to have a closer look to
Friends.
see if it's gladiatorial, yeah, you can make an investigation check as well.
Oh yeah, going to go great with a -2. Oh wow, actually it did.
Natural 20!
Um,
Natural 20!
Whoever killed these people, if they were a trained warrior, they would have done a much better job. In your impression, this wasn't done by someone skilled. I mean, Nix had thought it might be a rock, right? A gladiator, true warrior, would have done a better job than this.
Friends, one on the table was gladiator Bulbug knew, but others know. This was not trained combat.
No,
Improvised
no.
weapons.
No.
Nope.
Keelan, the guy who brought you over here to show you the bodies.
Oh.
He's the gladiator. Okay? So you know the person talking. You don't know the dead people. Okay?
Gotcha.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Friends, Keelan, you can trust. Crime of passion, but he was strong, fearless gladiator in the pits with me. But these bodies, not combat, improvised weapons.
Yeah. I recognize you. Your name's Ballbag, right?
No, Bulbug, and
It
Bulbug
is
kicked your
now.
ass before.
Yeah, I saw you fight in the pits. Yeah. You're okay, I guess. Bit too merciful at times. You should have, gone for the throat more often, in my opinion.
Maybe if you were merciful, you wouldn't be here, asshole.
Oh, I was merciful in the pits, Ballbag. But, yeah, I was not merciful to my brother.
It's bug bull. No, stupid cow brain. Bull bug.
You say potato, I say bull bag. Obviously doesn't like you, bull bug.
Bull bug won't kick your ass now.
Oh, bring it
Maybe
on,
not
friend.
here.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Unless somebody holds me back, bad things gonna happen.
Okay, well, we're-
Aioli, keep him calm.
Aioli.
Oh, Boobag! Boobag, it's okay. Slap, slap, slap with a wet flipper. It's okay, buddy. Calm down. Calm down.
Okay, Bullbug, sorry, he just so mean.
Yeah, it's okay, Bullbag. I got you, buddy. I got you. Hiding behind a fish. Now I've seen everything. Don't listen to him, Bullbug. Don't listen to him. He's just a mean old bully.
Yeah, Bullbug have friends and he exile. He the one who lost in life.
Oh, you got burned! Bow, 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 bow. This is Iola. I almost said Aioli myself. Iola. The guy grimaces. Alright, let's go back to the temple. He takes you back to the temple where everybody's waiting to see. And you see another person there, a guy called Tyrone. And Tyrone is a very handsome-looking man. He's got a group of exiles around him, and they're kind of looking to him for leadership. You suspect there's a little sub-faction within this. He's apparently some people think he's the bomb. It's all right. Keelan, thanks for taking them around. So what did you guys discover? What have the geniuses outside deduced? How can you help us?
We need to inspect everyone for defensive wounds.
All right, says the king. You heard the man. Roll up the sleeves. Let's have a look. And everybody rolls up their sleeves, presents their hands, and yeah. If you guys want to check it out, can you make me, we'll say a group investigation check as everybody's going to take a look for wound marks.
Can
guys.
Can Bullbug try to do a perception check for old wounds instead?
Perception check. It's still an investigation. Now, if you're looking closely at it. It's an investigation, yeah. Yeah, so 4, 2, 5.
Our average
I don't
is
see
like,
shit.
what,
I'm
10?
smelling like
Not
fish
even?
or something. I'm looking off for food.
Right?
Yeah, and nothing strikes you as odd or unusual or incriminating.
Fuck. I really thought that was a good lead, guys.
Maybe look at more motives, maybe.
Well, Idilla says, well, there's actually one person who isn't here, and that's that slightly mad person called Tad. He never comes to these meetings. He's really in town, but perhaps Tyrone would be kind enough to introduce you to Tad.
Yeah, let's go meet Tad.
I will say, while everybody's here, does anybody have anything to say? Did anybody see anything during any of these murders? Now would
Or
be the time.
hear
to do so.
anything?
No, anybody who had a problem with the people?
The king says, well, there are disagreements, shall we say. Me and Tyrone tend to butt heads a little bit, but I am the elected king. Maybe Tyrone will be the next king. But to say there's animosity enough to kill someone else, that I don't think so. I mean, Idilla is correct. Tad is kind of the wild card here. And as far as hearing it, I mean, we heard sickening. It all happened at night. All happened while the majority of us were asleep. And we heard a bang and a scream and then multiple bangings. And we came to investigate, rushed out to try and help the person. But the person was dead. And we looked around, and by the time we got over there, the murderer perhaps faded back into the crowd. We simply don't know. All we heard was people heard a crashing sound in the night. Now we know it's probably a rock to the head. And that was it. No witnesses, I'm afraid.
While he is talking, can I kind of glance over the faces of the people to see if they're making any sort of facial expressions that might look a little guilty?
Sure.
Or anything like that?
Make an insight check.
Very good at that, unfortunately. Oh, actually, fuck that. Apparently I'm okay.
Okay. So you're looking for some tells about them?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing you do pick up on, I mean, I'm not going to tell you this guy looks guilty, so they're the murderer. What you do pick up on, though, is Tyrone. When you mention sneaking out in the night, he's glaring at the king, just giving him a stink eye. Yep, that's what you pick up on.
Okay.
And then you leave, head out into the sparsely...
No, wait, hold on, one more question.
Sure.
Was it the same night every week? Or different nights? It's like 5 days apart, 6 days average, 7? Or is it every 7 days?
Average of 7. Like there was 5 days between one, 12 days to the next one, 7 days to the next one. So there's no pattern, it seems. Okay, but Tyrone brings you out here. He's the one who's got 6 or so people follow him, just hanging on his every word, it seems. And they come to a cave on the island, and there's this rather bedraggled looking man, completely naked. His long grey beard and hair gives him some type of modesty. And he's got his back to you, with his dirty bare butt hanging out the back, and he seems to be digging through some rocks or something. And Tyrone says, "Well, that's Tad." If it's all the same to you, I'm just going to keep my distance. I mean, he just doesn't smell very good.
Close your eyes, Aeoli. Close your eyes.
Oh, I'm closing all my RFI, but thank you.
Yes. Let's go talk to him.
Okay.
As you approach, you hear him muttering under breath. "Fucking gods, I hate every one of them. Fucking bitch Kyra and her stupid music. And Pythor, fat son of a bitch. And, I hate them. And that Valis, queen of wisdom, queen of dumbassery. Stupid bitch. And he keeps on babbling obscenities. I mean, Malcolm's not entirely comfortable saying the horrible things that he's saying, but he's saying horrible things about all of the 5 gods. Then he starts on the Titans and says terrible things about Sidon and Lutheria. He's just babbling and babbling and babbling. He doesn't notice your approach.
I will cast suggestion on him and tell him to come and speak with us civilly.
Okay. Suggestion is one word. I know. So
Nope,
what's your
a sentence.
I'm confused with something else. So I'm
Think
just
of
going to roll
command, I think.
Command.
a command. Yeah, you're right. So I'm going to make a roll a d20, just a flat d, and Yeah, hi. What do you want? One moment. And he takes a massive dump right in front of you, standing perfectly up. What's up?
Did you kill anyone recently?
I've killed lots of people. 6 of them. And each one of them deserved it, stupid woman.
I said recently, like in the last 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Let me think. 3 weeks. Did I kill anybody? 3 weeks. What was the question?
Can I see your arms?
Yeah, make an investigation check if you want a closer look at his arms.
Take a good look as well. Whoever else wants.
Yeah,
So-
I'll
Okay.
take a look. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Just waiting for anybody else having a look.
Look, those are arms. Those are nice arms.
No, they're not.
Investigations are doing.
Nasty arms.
Oh,
Well, first of all, Cassandra, his arms are dirty and disgusting. There are lots of cuts and scrapes on there anyway. Some of them have turned nasty. It almost looks as some of his arms are suffering from gangrene. But you look as close as you can, and the gangrene, it just doesn't smell good. I met a guy in the Philippines who literally had gangrene. Was it nice? That's another story. Yeah, and it stinks. And you do notice some cuts on his arms, but you also remember that he was digging around in dirt right when you got here. Well, it's a natural 20. You do notice some fresh ones that could be defensive wounds. You're not sure. Just because his arms are so messed up naturally.
I'll point out those ones specifically to Nex that they could potentially be the marks here.
Is it weird that I believe he said 6? Anybody else want to talk to him while he's civil? We only have.
Did anyone try to attack you recently, bro?
Attack me!
8
Attack me.
hours.
Did people attack me? Attack me. Nope. Nobody attacked me. Nobody likes me. People stay away. Think I smell. Do you think I smell?
did anybody tell you anything about these people that died? Did you hear anybody tell you do anything about them?
People died? No one tells Tad anything. Tad just takes care of himself. Tad's good. Do I smell? I'm sorry if I smell. He
I
smells.
don't think so. Do you have here?
As he's talking to you, Finn, a yellow streak appears down the side of a leg and a little puddle forms at his feet.
Fucking gross.
Yep. Sorry, Mr. Hairy Man. What did you say?
Do you have any friends or anybody you talk to that?
Friends. Friends. One friend was nice. One friend was nice. They were nice. He was nice. Oh, he hasn't visited for a while. Don't know.
Yeah, but you know who it is? Can you tell me anything about him?
He was tall, brown hair. Yeah, tall brown hair.
Okay. What was he nice about?
Oh, he
How
talked to
was he nice to
Finn.
you?
He talked to Finn. Finn was nice. And talked to Tad. Sorry, he was nice. Nice friend to Tad.
Let's say
He talked to me. Like you. You my friend?
yes, of course.
He goes in to give you a hug.
Telekinetically push Ben into the hug.
Finn, I'll give you it.
Finn, you okay with
Finn's
that, or you want to make a save to avoid a
Yeah.
hug?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Finn's okay. He said it works.
So he gives you a big hug,
Yeah.
and then he lets you go, and it's kind of hard to let you go because he kind of sticks to you a little bit. But eventually, you peel apart. Oh, this is the best day of Tad's life. Tad's life has ever been better. Been better. This is good day. Good day. What do you want Tad to do?
Yeah, anybody else have anything for Ted?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, Oyoli, I think you can look now.
Whew. Opens her eyes. You head back to
This
the temple?
is the adventuring life. Yep.
Okay.
Finn, you smell worse than Bulbug did in Gladiator Pits. Ha 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 ha.
It happens. They will look at Kytheon. Do you have something to do with this?
Then be right back.
Otherwise, you're gonna enjoy the smell as well.
Well, the smell.
Patreon is BRB.
As you do go back, though, the smell follows you as Tad keeps babbling to Finn, seemingly appreciative of the hug.
Yeah, so just doesn't last for 8 hours. So
Oh, okay, good
it
to know.
says until they've accomplished the task. So it's really when he decides he's accomplished the task of speaking to us civilly.
Okay. So he follows you back
Oh.
to the temple.
Village nut job is following us back into town.
Yep.
Just clean up, you'll be fine.
Okay, so Tad follows you back into town, hovering around Finn in constant babbling. Not Cassandra, Corin. Make me a insight check, please. 10. Okay, I'll ask you one thing. Type. The king speaks up. So, what had you discovered? Oh, I see. Why did you have to bring Tad here? That's not good. Please at least keep him
Bring
outside.
Ted here. He chose to come.
But he smells. He's just not welcome here. I mean, I mean, if it wasn't for his exceptional architectural ability and knowledge of farming, he would have been an exile within the exiles. But please, do not want him in my presence.
Yes, you better go.
Okay, no, don't. He's nervous about something, but he does scuttle outside.
Here, I'll make sure that he gets back, okay? And Corin will follow out.
Is it who's leaving? Sorry.
Corin.
No,
No,
I
it's
think
Tad.
Tad.
no. Ted's staying.
Yeah,
Tad's
Tad's staying. It was the other one. He said you leave. If you don't leave, if you're uncomfortable with his presence, you can leave. Is what Nick was saying.
The king?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the king left. It sounded like Tad
No,
left to me.
The king. So, this is what we'll say. The king will say, "I'm sorry, Tad cannot be here. He smells too much. He's only part of his community because of ability, so he needs to leave. And then Tad gets up and tries to scuttle out of the building. And next, you say something?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Tad, don't go. You don't have to go anywhere.
But King.
What's wrong with the
The
king?
king wants our presence here. King wants your presence here.
Make a persuasion check, Nix.
I want the insight on Tad. What's going on behind him?
Sure. Tad.
And I will.
Uh-huh.
21.
Okay. Tad is about to flee from the building because everybody's looking down on poor old Tad. I mean, this is poor old Dad who's literally a mass murderer of women, but somehow. Oh, take care, Sam.
Night.
Okay. What was I saying? What was I saying?
Dad.
Oh, so the persuasion
Mass
checks.
murderer.
Yeah. So he's a mass murderer, but he leaves and he's about to flee, but then he hears the words of Nexus with a 21 technically, and he turns back and kind of cowers at the feet of Finn. And Finn, what are you inciting exactly?
Tad, what's he? Is he afraid, nervous, scared, and what is he? Like, what's going on with him with the king? Is it just because do I get a feeling it's because he's the king, or is something more going on?
Well, you see him glancing around because everybody's looking down on him. Nobody really likes him. But more often than not, his gaze rests on the king. Like for a few seconds, and then he looks away and babbles to himself and curses the gods. And then he goes back to it. And in your opinion, with a 22, he's afraid of the king. Like, unusually so. Like, he's a king, but he's a king of 20 people. 20-odd people, right? So he's not some power. He's no King Acustus. That's what you see.
So with that, can I then check the king, see how he's reacting to Tad more carefully, or somebody else can?
Well, you can. You can make an insight check, Finn.
I definitely do 2 in a row as well. Yeah.
That's okay.
But one's for Tad's, one's for the king. The king
as well.
doesn't want him here. Might be because he smells, might be because something else.
Yeah. Okay.
So next you get
For the king as
Tad
well.
to come back. Why did you bring the smelly brute here? I mean, he doesn't know his ass from his toenail. What possible use could he be?
You wanted to know the cause of your troubles?
Oh, I wish to know who is responsible for these murders. It is my duty as a king.
Well, we're trying to find that out.
He was very
And he's
helpful
a-
in yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to call him a crucial piece of evidence. So please.
Well,
He was very helpful and he's very harmless.
very helpful. Interesting. Helpful is not a word I would use to describe him in general. I think he is bluffing you, and I think perhaps you might have found the murder. I mean, he has freely admitted to murdering 6 women in Stygian Row. I mean, who's to say such a lowlife wouldn't do it again? Ted goes, no. And just keeps on saying no over and over again, while throwing in a few curse words about Kyra along the way.
Were any of the people that were killed women?
Nope, they're all men.
Yeah, well, there you go. This man's only killed women, so why would he change that?
This is a good Tad's
And
turning
you
up.
said you're all alive.
What was that? Sorry, Sean?
And as you said, you're all alive.
One more time, you're all...
Low lives.
Oh, wow, yes. Wow. Some of us are lower than others. All I did was be too successful a wine merchant. I did not kill 6 women. 6 poor women in Stygian Row.
Seems like you're using him as a scapegoat to cover up something.
Scapegoat? What possible... No, I think you found the murderer. Why would a king kill his own people?
I didn't say the king killed anyone. I'm just saying you're using him as an easy target to blame as a murderer of these people.
Oh, he's murdered before.
Well, you said
How
other
is he
people here have
responding?
murdered before.
Sorry.
What was that, Crow?
How is he responding to this? Like, does this seem genuine or?
Inside Crow.
Flora
Yeah.
sure is nice.
Sorry. Let me get this straight. This man has killed 6 women. Maybe they were a random victim. Maybe they happened to be women. Maybe he targeted men and he failed. Maybe he's killing men to even the cosmic balance in some screwed up way. I think you have found our murderer.
I don't think we have.
Bullbug not smart, but Bullbug don't understand how somebody go from killing woman to man. Makes no sense.
Thinking back, did the king roll up his sleeves when we did that?
Check.
1 second. Yes, he did. I mean,
Okay.
he was there kind of directing the whole thing. Like, you, commoner, roll up your sleeves. And at some point he rolled up his sleeves and he showed you, and he was just as, bearing no defensive wounds. Well,
Were the
sorry,
3
yep.
men who died important in this place?
Tyrone, who introduced you to Tad, says, well, 2 of them, let's just say they liked me more than the king. I'm not sure why that would make them targets. And the last one was the only one who befriended Tad out of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the friend of Tad? 1 week, 2 week, or 3 weeks ago?
1 week ago. The most recent one.
Yeah, he didn't want to set Tad up. Okay. How do we prove it, guys?
I don't know, that's where I'm stuck on.
What if we check where the weapons are stored?
What wasn't
See
a
if one's
weapon, though?
missing.
It was I think we thought it was like a rock or something. Yeah.
Oh. Hey,
Can
stupid
you
cow
compare-
brain. Don't ask Bullbug.
How many suggestions pills do you have?
Got one more.
You want to try to see if you get Tad to talk more directly about what happened?
I mean, we
Or
can just ask Tad if he wants
He's not talking
to use
very well.
suggestion.
And Tad at the moment is not really in his right mind, which is saying something for Tad.
Yeah.
The only person I can think of is the king.
Yeah.
Or like he used someone. Maybe he didn't do it directly, but he might have used someone to do it. If 2 of the
Yeah, that's
people
what
that are dead are people that didn't like him, and then the third one is someone that was close to Tad, and now he's
How?
blaming Tad for being the murderer, like that's a little suspicious.
How many votes did you win by, King?
Oh, I think it was a 2/3 majority. mean, in some ways, a vote is just ceremonial. Like, almost certainly Tyrone is going to be the next king. We'll vote, and we know that everybody will get a turn eventually, and Tyrone's due. So we'll vote, but almost certainly Tyrone will win next time.
When do you usually vote?
Every year. I've been king for 6 months now. Let me ask you this. Why do you think it is not Tad? Plainly he's not in his right mind. Plainly he's killed 6 people already. What makes you think he's not him?
He would have told us if he had done it. I don't see any reason for him to hide the truth.
He seems like the type of person that would admit and be proud of his kills.
Perhaps.
Also, one of the ones that was killed was the one that's close to Tad. It was a lot of sense that he killed him. He seemed to like him.
When you mention that, Fen, Tad starts shaking almost uncontrollably. He keeps on screaming, "No! No! 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 No!"
Did you see who killed your friend, Ted?
Can you bring up suggestion again? The description of the spell?
Yeah.
And he failed to say, you suggest a course of creatures. Okay. Okay, cool. And what did you see who killed your friend?
I did.
Seem reasonable to the creature? Tad thinks for a moment, as the DM thinks for a moment. Tad, in an obvious state of panic, he looks like he just doesn't want to say it and goes to run away, but then the magic of the suggestion spell kind of stops him. And he says,
Protect you.
Just point, Tad. Just point.
And he starts thumping his head. A dust cloud pops up as he does start thumping his head. Tad called friend. Tad called friend. Tad called friend. Tad called friend. And he says that over and over and over again. What more evidence do you need? He killed his friend. Lock him up.
Well, but yeah, case closed.
Tad called friend. Tad called friend.
And that seems pretty genuine. Hey.
So the king says, arrest this man! Put him in shackles! And they put him in shackles, and Tad is dragged away, and he keeps on saying, Tad killed friend! Tad killed friend! Tad killed friend! Tad sorry! Tad sorry! Tad killed friend! Tad do right thing! Tad killed friend! They put him away and lock him up in a makeshift jail.
So Tad's friend was killing the other guys.
But he was the second week.
No, his week was the third.
No, Tad's friend was the most recent kill. Tad's friend was the most recent kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tad's friend was killing people, and Tad put an end to it. You should be thanking him. not throwing him in jail.
He's a murderer. He's a murderer among the exiles, the lowest of the low. We're not thanking him. We shall lock him up.
But asshole that Bulbug fought in Gladiator Pit murderer too.
Look, we're all, many of us here are murderers. And none of us are mass murderers, though. Look, the murderers here are murderers of passion. Murderers in the moment. Tad is a premeditated murderer. He chose and hunted the woman. Not a good man. But...
Neither is the guy that killed his own brother. That's family.
Oh, but no one's going to deny that we've all made mistakes. But we're all in agreement that Tad is responsible for this whole thing.
Nope, don't agree with that. I just said what happened. Don't.
But is the case closed? I mean, Tad killed the murderers? The murderer killed only his friend?
Yes.
He still killed someone?
He sacrificed his only friend for all of you. And now you are shunning him. You truly belong here. Enjoy your pile of dirt.
Yeah, Bulbug, thank you, asshole too.
Bruce, no. Well, we're exiles. You expect no less. Perhaps it is better that you were leaving. Oh, no, says Idilla. No, they can stay. You can stay at my house if you like. You're most welcome.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm not staying here.
We're going.
Okay.
Come on, Aioli. Don't listen to them.
Ayola! You guys! And they
Super
start...
Cowbrain, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I won't call you a bull bag if you don't call me Aioli. How does that sound?
I'll try. Bulbug, try.
And Idilla is the only one accompanying you off the island. She says, as you can see, this is a pretty messed up island. King's a bit of an asshole, but maybe that's what you need is leadership. My king is technically a leader, and my son is a king, and he's a leader, and he's an asshole, all at the same time. Can I come
Yeah,
on your
Bulbug was
boat?
slave in your king's kingdom, lady.
Sorry?
Don't believe you. Who?
Well, I tell you what, if you get back to Mitros, I can use my political influence to abolish the slavery of the Minotaurs. How does that sound?
Well, Bulbug trusts no one but heroes. Heroes rescue him, they his family now. You spread lies.
Oh, anyway, Captain Nix, can I come on the boat? I really don't want to be on this island anymore.
No.
You know,
Why not?
I was thinking about it for a while, but fuck all of y'all. Let's get out of here.
But I'm a refugee. I'm a prisoner of conscience. Please, I beg you. And she drops to her knees and starts bawling. Please, get me off this island. Please.
No.
Not
You all belong here.
Okay. How long does water walk last?
It's an hour.
Well, let's just say it's recast somehow, and you walk back onto the boat with Idilla screaming.
Ben
and
can
wailing.
cast it.
Finn, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so putting the island of the exiles behind you, you get back on the Ultras and head out in the Cerulean Gulf once more.
That was like the biggest waste of time.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
literally nothing like. Yeah. what I thought it
Bullbug
was.
not smart, but his brain hurt from that.
Yep.
And you didn't even get it right.
I didn't think so.
No, I didn't think so either. But
It's probably the gladiator dude.
It was the king.
Yeah,
That was the
there
king.
you go.
Yeah, I was
definitely
right.
the king. Yeah,
The
he
king-
knew it was the king.
The king called the
I feel we got
first
the
two, and then Tad saw him killing his friend, and the king fled, and his friend wasn't technically dead, but Tad did the merciful thing and effectively put him out of his misery. So that was the king.
That's rough.
And I don't know, maybe they're going to self-destruct now. Maybe that's what you want. Yeah.
Too much.
Whole lot of not of our problem anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even solving it, I don't see what good it would have done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most of them are gonna rot there the rest of their lives anyway. So
Yeah, they're not getting off.
No, we're not taking any of these a-holes.
And Jurius,
The only
as,
one I
as you
want,
left.
like,
Sorry, Karen.
I was gonna say the only one I liked said, "Don't take us
Just
off
like anybody.
this island." Yeah,
No.
including myself.
Okay, so back on the Cerulean Ocean. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go?
I think the Bard was our
it
next.
was the bard, yeah.
The Bard. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so you set your Antikythera to the constellation of the Bard, and let me just get a bit organized as I wasn't entirely prepared for this.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's all right. That's
How
all
are the Pokemon eggs looking?
right.
The Pokemon.
Have you done enough steps to hatch them yet?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
they,
wondering.
They haven't hatched yet, but maybe any day.
Barnacles.
Okay, let me.
Oh,
Where am I? It's there. Okay. And five. Okay, almost there. Okay, so the Antikythera set to the Bard, I believe you said. Well, it's going to be Bard now anyway. Because that's
Yep.
what I've got.
Yeah, this is the bird. Yep.
Okay, and boat turns around and heads off to this teeny tiny island, which has a mysterious 5 hanging over it.
Oh.
I won't give you the name of the island just yet. So, we'll say that this leg of the journey goes relatively without incident. But the island before you is a bleak, rocky place. Wind and rain batter your ship and the shore alike. Sparse vegetation interrupts the monotony of this grey sea and overcast sky. Rocky cliffs surround almost the entirety of the island, but there is a small lay where landfall might be possible. Apart from the occasional call of a seabird, the tumultuous waves are the only sound that reverberate through the sea.
All right. Ben, you're up.
Long rest, yes.
Yeah, then.
Long rest done, yep.
Or do we just want... Is this water walkable, or does it seem low too?
You could walk on water. Yep, you could do that.
You walking or am I parking?
Walking has been doing as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't so much park the boat, Finn, more like drop anchor, which is trivially easy to do.
Right.
And then you get on your feet and you walk on this island. Yeah, it's just a bleak place. It doesn't bring you any joy. It's just plain old dark and brooding, and as I said, just the occasional seabird you hear, but very bleak. But you enter the island, get onto the island. Easy enough to do with the water walk. There's a bit of waves crashing and stuff, but it's easy enough just to time your run and move across the surface. And as you kind of walk through a break in the cliffs, like a gorge of sorts, and you enter the center of the island. And at the center of the island is a pit with a narrow path that winds down to the bottom. So not knowing where else to go, you wind down to the bottom of this shallow pond. And humanoid skeletons reach out from the pond in several places. Like not skeletons that move, just skeletons. And around the cage is a single large cave entrance flanked by 3 smaller tunnels.
See, now that's what I'm talking about.
Can Bulbug hold their hand?
Oh, you hold my hand. You guys are inviting me along on this one, right? Huh?
I think this is a sit-out one, unfortunately.
You sure, Captain Nixie?
Yes. I am sure.
Okay. And Iola
I'm sorry, friend.
That's okay. And she heads back to it. What do you do?
Just walking up there, guys.
Yeah, who's leading
Just
our
walking
way
up.
in?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to show you the map now because all is about to be revealed. As you can see, it makes perfect sense now. As I remove
The black cube.
the black cube. The black cube reveals all.
Oh, Island of Fates.
And this is where you are. Okay. You follow the cave, and you see a creature just kind of waiting in the caves. It looks... I'll just copy some art. There we go, that's what I'll do. It looks like that. and check out Discord. And it says, welcome to the Cave of the Fates. I suppose you want an audience with the Fates? Of questions, of destiny, of greed, of love. People come here for many reasons. Why are you here?
Who needed to be here?
I think both Fen and Crew.
Uh-huh.
And didn't Tethys too?
No, he has to go see the Lotus Witch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this
I've
was
got it on the-
another.
This was Finn, and who was the other one?
Crow,
Crow. Finn and Crow.
I think. Yeah.
So you wish to see the Fates? You have questions, desires, something along those lines?
Yes.
Well, I must warn you. Do not cross the Fates. The Fates are very, very powerful. I crossed the Fates, and this is not who I am. And let's just make it abundantly clear. If you attack the Fates, if you upset the Fates, then I will be forced to kill you. From this I shall get...
Don't threaten Bullbug's friends.
From this I get no joy, no pleasure. I will hate every moment of it, but I will do my utmost to kill you. And my Minotaur friend, it is not a threat. Any threats have left me long ago. It is merely a promise. I cannot literally help myself.
Bullbug promised you hurt his friends, he and you.
Oh, I understand. Please, follow me if you wish an audience with the Fates.
Bro, Bullbug don't know what the fate is.
I think it's like an important.
They know your purpose, Bulbug.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a
Bullbug's
very
purpose
important.
is befriend to heroes.
Yeah. So you don't need to ask questions, probably.
Be very
but-
careful. Yeah.
Yeah, they're mean old ladies.
Gone.
So don't say anything mean to them.
Like the mean old ladies in the slave market. They bad.
Yeah, just like that.
Bullbug smash them.
No,
No.
don't do that. Though.
Bulbug, you might want to wait on the ship with Aeoli.
Yeah.
Get to know each other a little better.
Bullbug here now.
Practice riding with her.
Bullbug
Either
ride
that.
Aeoli.
No. You will crush Aeoli. Or you can practice the art of being silent.
Bullbug try.
Okay.
Okay. So this rather pathetic, morose creature leads you into what you assume is the Hag's Lair. Malcolm acted quickly and managed to copy this from another campaign. So, I'll drag you guys onto the map as well. So we have Crow. Oops, Crow's not on that level. She's on this level. So Crow, Finn, Kytheon, Nyx, Tethys. Oh, that's not Tethys. Get out of there, Kyra. Tethys, Bullbug, and Cassandra. Now this cave is dark. How are those without night vision seeing? Dark vision.
Yeah, dark vision myself.
Got them
Yeah.
light.
Anybody else need
Bulbuck
dark
has
vision?
60 feet of dark vision, but I see black.
That's because your token's not set up right. So
Anybody else need dark vision?
I do. I didn't prepare it.
All right, I got you.
Also, I'm going to poof Heckle into existence.
okay,
I will cast light on Heckle.
okay.
Oh, that works too.
So there's
I've already got
Hickle.
reason though, because you need it.
And we'll
Already
give
cast it.
Hickle. It's gonna emit
Large
light.
token, please.
Yeah. Hickle. So there's Hickle giving off light. Bulbug takes a deep breath, and when he exhales, he's twice as big. And you see, well, some of you might see. Well, first of all, this expansive cave smells strongly of rotten eggs. A large pit in the center of the cave is filled with bubbling yellow ichor. Swimming around in the ichor are dozens of worm-like larvae with mortal faces. Scattered around the caves of heaps of filthy linens. In the far corner of the room, 3 hideous women stand around an imposing loom, which seems to have been carved from the bones of gigantic creatures. And you can't help but look at the loom. The loom, it seems, is telling a tale of sorts. And you see a loom depicting your time together. You see the group of you meeting in the Sour Vintage. You see the battles with the Great Boar. You see Cassandra battling on the Rock of Estor and dying. You see Pythor being broken as he sacrifices his power to quell the storms. You see you defeating Demetria in the Mossy Temple. You see you meeting Damon in the Necropolis. You see the tapestry of you claiming the weapons of the Titan, weapons of the Dragon Lords, the axe of Xandor, the shield of Vulcan, the breastplate of Mitros. You see yourself arriving on this island, and the tapestry tells this tale of the time you met to this exact moment right here. And it's a little odd to see this on a tapestry. Normally this would have taken, hours and hours and hours for a normal loom to even consider weaving. But as you approach, you see 3 of them, and one of them goes, "Oh, visitors! Oh, we don't get visitors very often. Oh, isn't this a pretty one? Oh, look at this!" And she comes up to Kytheon. Oh, Granny, can I keep this one? He is so handsome. And she starts touching your face with her disgusting fingers with long fingernails. Ooh, this is a pretty one. Do you want to stay with me? I make the best girlfriend.
No, thank you.
No, why not?
I have a girlfriend already.
Oh, no. I was gonna say you technically do, don't you? Make me a persuasion check. And is this going to upset? Oh, you have a girlfriend. Well, we do love to bend the rules of the laws around here. Why not take a second?
I don't think so. She's scary when she gets angry.
Oh, are you telling me I'm not scary?
This seems like a trap.
Dude.
Come on.
There's a pretty one right there.
Oh, she is pretty. But I like you. Can I keep him, Granny? Granny says, "Oh, Nona, leave the poor boy alone. We can have a lot of fun with these people. Boyfriend is a plaything for just a short time. You know you grow bored of him as you do with the others. Just leave the poor man alone." "I'll leave him alone if he gives me a kiss." She presents her cheek
right
to
here. I'm just gonna poof right there.
you. And she poofs right next to you, using a similar spell. Get
No.
away from me. Just a kiss on the cheek.
No, thank you.
Just a kiss on the cheek.
No, you're my girlfriend might beat you up.
Platonic. Polite. You're my guest. Greet me appropriately.
I'll just take her hand and give a little peck on her hand.
I got a kiss. I got a kiss. And she wanders back. And I'm not sure if I got these nameplates on. You can see all their names, right? Can you?
I could only see the one, and then they disappeared.
Oh, they're out of sight. Well, they'll come more, so they'll come this side of this loom, so you can see them more.
Take it away again.
Oh look, one of them's semi-okay.
Yes, this one does not. I mean, Nona and Mortar are giving each other a run for their money for who is the.
Why didn't she come up to me?
Well, she's the least hideous. That's not to say she's beautiful. I mean, she's got rotting skin. Most of her teeth are gone. Not
Never
pretty.
mind.
Picky.
And Decimus says, "Oh, I must apologize for Granny Nona. We don't get many visitors here, and most of them tend to run around screaming. So what's your name, friend?" Pointing to Kythion.
Kithion.
Kythion, well, props to you for not running away. I still got a kiss, though. And Granny takes a deep breath. Well, what brings you to the island of the fates? What deals do you wish to make? And this might take more than a hot minute to work out what Crow and Finn are prepared to offer. So I think, my friends, that's a good place to end it. And we'll continue with the fates and what they might want, what you're prepared to give, to find out questions about your past. So, we shall see. Okay, gentlefolk, we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
You.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Malk.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.